Hi everyone, Denise Hahn for Petaloo here, and today I'm going to share with you how I made my cute little pencils. I think they make a great teacher's gift or something for a coworker to put on their desk. And here's a little sample of what we're going to be making. It's really easy, so you're going to want to grab your supplies. The first things that you're going to need are a pencil, of course, some washi tape, or you can use fabric tape, some wire cutters, a straight pin, a bead or a little jewel, something with a hole in it, and some thin gauge wire. It doesn't have to be any specific gauge, just something thin. And you can use pretty much almost any Petaloo flower, but today we're going to be using the Petaloo mulberry paper flowers. And these ones are the embossed daisies, Mulberry Street in teal. And I've picked out 3 flowers for my project, different colors and a little bit of a different size. And I've decided that that's kind of the pattern that I'm going for. So the first thing you want to do is get an adhesive foam square or dot, whichever you prefer, and go ahead and drop it in the center. And then we're just going to layer these up. Okay, so after you have them all layered up, you're going to go ahead and take your straight pin and you're going to kind of pre-drill a hole through all that foam and flowers using your straight pin. Just kind of pop it through the back. This is just going to make the wire easier to get through. Okay, so after that we're going to go to our wire, and I usually use about that much, which I think is maybe 7 or 8 inches. Again, precision not required. And then we're going to take our bead and with just like a little tail, like maybe that much, well, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe that much. And we're going to bend it like that. Are you with me? And then I just kind of like to cross it over like that so that we're going to get our bead in there. And then I just do a gentle little twist. I don't like the way that one came out. There we go, in the middle. I wasn't quite in the middle there, so. And just a couple twists down, like so. And then I'm going to just nip off whatever tail I have left. All right, so now we have the center of our flower ready. So go back and take your blooms that you've already pre-sunk your hole through and just run your wire through. See how easy that goes? When I first started doing this, I was struggling to get the wire through, and I'm like, there has to be a solution to this problem. Then kind of feed it through, and you're going to have to pull it when it gets to the end because you're going to have to bring that rewrapped wire through the foam. And at this point I don't worry too much about what my flowers look like because I'm going to be fussing with them a bit when I get them on the pencil. And what I do to get them on the pencil is I just kind of put my thumb so that the flower is sitting right on top of the eraser. The eraser pretty much becomes not functional at this point. And then I do just a simple wrap around kind of where the bottom is. And then I'm going to use this wire to progressively come up to attach this to the top. And then I even am doing it on the actual eraser. And then kind of be careful not to damage your, and then just kind of twist it till it's done. Alright, so there we go. That's kind of what it looks like. It's not perfect or pretty, but that's okay. The one thing you do want to watch out for is make sure this is, your end part is bent down, because we're going to be going over that with washi tape and it'll like just tear through the tape if it's sticking up. So I have found that you can use washi or fabric, anything will work. And okay, so any washi tape will too. I notice that this has numbers on it, so I'm going to want to probably start this way, which is kind of awkward for me, but I think that way the numbers will look better. Or, yeah, they're numbers. And then you just want to do a nice, being careful to, you can even fold them up if you want a little, not hit your petals and get them caught up in there. And I do a couple wraps around where the wire is just to make sure I have that nice and secured, and kind of press it down. And then you can stop there if you want the pencil base to show, but I kind of just think it looks cool to go ahead and wrap the whole pencil. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now I have my pencil wrapped, I've got my flowers done, and then I can kind of play with these if I want. Just kind of, I tend to kind of like to squish them up first and then kind of bring them back down so that there's a little bit of distance. All right, and there we go. So I did another one where I took some of the Petaloo ribbon and lace, and I love this grosgrain ribbon, and so I tied a little ribbon on that one. This one also has some fabric washi tape, which I then use the long way, so there's a lot of different ways you can get creative with this. So I hope you'll grab out some of your flowers and make yourself a cute little pencil holder gift for a teacher, a friend, coworker, however, and we'll see you next time.